The Right Honorable Speaker, Abia State House of Assembly, member representing the good people of Isiabangwa, North and South Federal Constituency in the House of Reps, my friend and my younger brother, Honorable Ginger Bobina Onwusibe Onwa. Permit me to use you to reach all the members of the Federal House of Representatives and all senators, both serving and retired, that are here with us. The member representing the good people of Abia Central in the 8th Assembly, Honorable Uchonye Stephen Akatubu. If you don't mind, I'll use you to reach all the honorable members of the 8th Assembly that are here and those that were in the House of Assembly before now that are retired. Honorable Commissioner for Trade, Commerce and Investment, Dr. Chimeze Ukebu. I would like to use you to reach all the commissioners that are here. Let me use the special advisor to the Governor on Investment Promotions, High Chief Green Amankwe, to reach all government appointees that are here, including other special advisors, senior special assistants, heads of parastatals and agencies, permanent secretaries. Let me also use the mayor of Abia South, Honorable Uche Wogu, to reach other mayors, deputy mayors, councillors, women leaders in all the local governments that are here, and I've seen other mayors including Idejo Onudagbala, Mayor of Abano, and Dr. Eric Ewibe, Mayor of Obiwa. You are all welcome. The acting chairman of the great party, our party, Labour Party, and I'd like to use you to reach all other functionaries of the party from the ward level through the local government to the state level and even national level. I want to recognize all of you. Mrs. B, you are here. High tension. Let me use you to reach all our women in the house. Labour Party, forward ever, Papa, Mama, Pikin. Let me use Chief A.E. Odeibo to reach out to the leadership of our market men and women. I want to also specially salute the chairman of Ekeoha Traders and all traders that are here with us that came to receive us today as we begin a new phase in our journey to modernizing this market. distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, Ndewonu, Abamamano, Abakeleno, Enibamamano, Ndewonu. Let me start by thanking God for the opportunity to be here today. I had a prepared speech. Maybe I should read it. Should I read my speech? Yes or no? Okay, so let me read my speech. Necessary decisions and set the ball rolling for a new age of prosperity for our hardworking men and women. As we said when we flagged off the reconstruction of the Port Harcourt Road in Abia in October last year, after about 30 years of abandonment and haphazard efforts that yielded nothing but escalated anguish and misery. Our race, because we understand the pain of our people, appreciate the important sacrifices that must be made to get things right. Abia, the great Enimba city, has admittedly not returned to where it once was as a premier destination for dreamers and doers. But if you have followed our journey over the last 14 months, you will agree with me that things are changing at a very rapid pace. The gradual restoration of the city's infrastructure landmarks and the improved sanitary condition of our streets tell very convincing stories of our progress. In the same breath, I have no doubt that in no time, we shall also begin to see the evidence of this wave of transformation in our market environments and trading spaces. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me happily welcome you to the formal flag-off of the reconstruction of a very strategic Ekeoha market, the oldest metropolitan market in the city of Abia, is not in Abia State. We have gathered this afternoon to be witnesses to history as we launch the first stage of our grand plan to remake the trade and commerce ecosystem in Abia and across the entire state. Abia is known across the world as an important business destination, a strategic trading hub in the West African region, and a fertile ground for traditional enterprises. Unfortunately, not much has been done to reposition the city and its trading spaces to meet the dynamic aspirations of the new generation of business people who troop in Delhi to find the best deals on textiles, clothing materials, shoes, and leatherworks, electronics, heavy machineries and parts, and a litany of other products, where Abia will be every other market in West Africa on price, quality, and timely delivery. The time to take the bull by the horn is here, and we shall not delay in doing what we must do to expand our advantage as a city of the very resourceful traders, artisans, and entrepreneurs. The decision to go ahead with this remodeling project is an eloquent testimony to our readiness to make the markets in Abia 24-hour business hubs with state-of-the-art facilities to ensure the safety and security of the traders and their customers, enable interactions with customers from different parts of the world in real time, and entrench an enterprise culture of borderless transactions on the strength of the infrastructure that shall be put in place at the completion of the remodeling exercise. This project shall be driven by public-private partnership anchored on a robust stakeholder engagement and consultation framework. The Managing Director of Rhino Properties, Homes and Properties, has just spoken to you, and we have engaged them as the private sector partner to remodel and redevelop this market to a 21st century market with modern facilities and ready to market and operate within 24 hours of the day. The government role in this venture, thank you. The government role in this venture is to protect the interests of the state, the business community within this market, and guarantee that the project is executed in the long-term interest of our people who own shops and do their businesses here. The developers on their part will be responsible for the holistic execution of the general and specific elements of the project, interfacing with the government and other stakeholders to ensure that execution is in tandem with the approved structural designs. Presently, the government has taken very proactive steps to secure temporary accommodation for the traders who do their day-to-day business here. The government, through the State Ministry of Trade and Investment, the Greater Abia Development Agency, and the Abia North Local Government Area, including Abia South Local Government Area, will collaborate with the leadership of Ekeoha market traders to manage the relocation process, seeing that the traders can still attend to their customers from the temporary location. It has to be admitted that the process will come with some inconveniences, but as we have learned through our individual and collective experiences, there are certain sacrifices that must be made for greater long-term good. My assurance to you is that the government will do everything within its power to keep things stable, while we work very closely with the developers to ensure timely delivery. It must also be noted that this remodeling is going to be done in phases to ensure that order and minimum difficulty to traders and customers are experienced. As a democratic government, we are bound to listen to your concerns and reasonably address them. In the last few months, we have been engaging with different stakeholder groups within the market to identify the challenges that are bound to occur over the life cycle of the remodeling exercise. I'm glad the majority of the stakeholders agree with the government that this project has become very necessary to avert an imminent disaster. We remain eternally grateful to God that the ugly event of July 2023 did not cost life, where we must be careful not to overstretch our luck through unnecessary delays. One common misconception I must immediately address is the assumption that demolition will happen soon after this flag up. No. This exercise only reinforces the firm resolve of the Abia State government to remodel Ekeoha market to a first-class facility to meet the dynamic needs of our traders and their expanding customer base. We are interested in the growth and prosperity of our business community, and one of the fundamental efforts that must be made in this regard is to make the environment safe, secure, and friendly. To guarantee that this place is not shut down completely at any time over the life cycle of the project, we have reached an understanding with the developers that the exercise shall be done in phases, like I said earlier. When one section of the market is being remodeled, trading activities shall continue on other sections. Necessary safety measures shall be put in place. Thank you. Necessary safety measures shall be put in place to reduce risk of injuries to anyone. While we shall keep our eyes on timely completion of the exercise across the entire spectrum, extra care shall be taken to make sure that the process happens in an orderly and measured fashion. We are also conscious of the concerns about cost, but as a responsible government, we have also taken proactive steps to ensure that financial leverages and support are provided to anyone genuinely interested in acquiring a shop, especially the original allottees and shop owners. who shall retain the right of first refusal in the reallocation process. It has been agreed that those with the financial resources to pay outrightly for the remodeled shops can go ahead to do so. Provision has also been made for payments on installments, and to ensure that no one is left behind. The banking partners to the project have also developed structured financial instruments to support others who may not have the wherewithal to immediately fund their procurement dreams. I am aware that there is discomfort amongst a certain section of the traders about the cost of the project, and this is understandable in view of the challenging economic realities in the land. At any rate, it is also important for us to understand that the new structures will be much bigger, better, and more modern than what we had before now. The truth is that we are building a modern trading ecosystem that shall offer everything you can ever think of in a 21st century urban market, including steady electricity supply, CCTV cameras to support security activities, a mini clinic and general emergency response center, fiber optic connectivity for reliable internet access, and a digital market hub where wares can be displayed on virtual platforms for customers across the world. The plan is to build a market without borders. In the light of all this, and also taking into consideration the current prices of building materials in the market, the cost of owning these shops will definitely not be at the same rate as what was paid several decades ago. What we can do, however, is to assure you that the government shall protect the interests of all our people. For continuing stakeholder engagement, we have set up a project management committee to see that there is process transparency and guarantee that every party meets its obligations, as well as resolve disputes that may arise from time to time. As I conclude, let me reassure our investing partners that the government is 100% committed to the successful completion of this project and shall offer the necessary support to make that happen. Abia is open to investment, and in the next few months, we shall consummate another equally important deal with various investors who have identified Abia as one of the safest investment destinations in the region. It is our desire to drive the holistic turnaround of the state's economy ecosystem with the support of private investors in ways that guarantee steady return on investment, job creation for our young people, and access to new opportunities for dreamers and doers. What we have started today in Ekeoha is to signpost our readiness to open a new vista in our infrastructure restoration program. You have seen steady improvement on our roads. The cities are now cleaner, and because we have remained faithful to our commitment to pay workers, pensioners, and contractors their entitlements as and when due, we are putting money in the hands of our people, increasing their purchasing power and supporting local businesses. So what we are doing in Ekeoha today is the first stage of the remodeling of all the markets in Abia and Abia State. So what you see in Ekeoha, you will soon see in Ekeoha, in Good Morning Market, and of course, Ariaria has started. This success of this project requires the active support and cooperation of all stakeholders. And I invite you not to withhold it, because ultimately this project shall be in the long-term interest of all of us in particular and the Abia business community in general. Again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me give you my word that nobody, and I repeat, nobody will be shortchanged because this is your project. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you. And it is on this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that I invite all those who are concerned to proceed for the unveiling of the remodeling of Ekeoha shopping complex. Thank you.